నమస్కారం అండి, బాగున్నారా? కాఫీలు అయ్యాయా? టిఫినీలు అయ్యాయా? మంచిది. నేను బాగానే ఉన్నానండి. ఇంకా బీపీలు షుగర్లు ఏం రాలేదు. అలా ఉంటేనే మంచిది. Hi, hello, how are ya? I'm Manaswini and I'm a Kuchipudi dancer based in California. I don't usually make talking videos only because I feel like I'm not that good at it, and I think I could do a much better job of doing dance videos than I would talking videos. But I'm trying something out, so bear with me as we figure this out. I have a program this evening, which is why I'm cleaning my jewelry with a little alcohol pad because there's a lot of alta stains on it, so I'm just like wiping it off. But I randomly had time today before the performance, which never happens. Normally I'm like running around, and I like only give myself like 10 minutes to get ready, and somehow I managed to get out of the door on time. It's not that I never give myself enough time to get ready, it's just if I get ready sooner, somehow I'm late. But if I like start later, somehow I'm early. Anyway, I haven't done a video like this ever where I answer questions that I frequently get, so I thought, why not just do that for the camera today? So, buckle up, sit down, grab your coffee, and let's get going. I have made a makeup video in the past. I realized that since making that video, my makeup process has like completely changed. So eventually I'll make a proper makeup tutorial once again. But for now, all the products that I'm using, I will put it in the description box below. Unfortunately, I think some of them are like so old and I know I shouldn't be using them. So they have been discontinued, but if I find a better version or a similar version, I will try to update the description box as this goes along. I've been writing down all of the questions that you guys constantly ask, and like I actually have like tally marks of like how many times I've gotten each question. So I'm like answering the most asked questions today. Am I a full-time dancer? No, I am not a full-time dancer. I have a day job and I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. I just feel like having a full-time job keeps me like balanced. I like that I can split my brain, like, okay, I'm working and then I can do dance. Like I need that separation. I can't be doing just dance. I did that for a while where I was just doing dance, and I think I was losing my mind because I felt this constant pressure to feel creative, and that's just not totally feasible for me. Do I know any other dance form? No. I have not trained in any other dance form outside of Kuchipudi. I never wanted to learn any other form outside of Kuchipudi for the longest time. And then recently, in the past couple of years, I feel like I want to try and venture out and learn more things. I still feel like there's a lot more that I need to learn about Kuchipudi. Like, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. In terms of like an education in dance, like I have been learning for over 20 something years now, and I have my diploma and master's in Kuchipudi from Arya University. A lot of my thesis work was on understanding why do people quit dance after doing their Ranga Pravesham, Arangetram, and all of that, especially in the United States. Because that's a huge trend of like, the Arangetram is considered as like a graduation, and once that's done, you're like done with dance. You know everything that there is to know about dance, and people just like quit afterwards, and it's really confusing why. That should be like the first step, not like the conclusion. So I've been like very curious to hear stories from people and understand why they're quitting, which is why I like chose that as my topic. And for a kind of a selfish reason too, because I was like, I want more people to dance with. Where are all my peers? Like, what are they doing? And it just was, people were like, no, I'm done with dance. I'm over it. And I was like, what? I thought we just started. So there was a kind of selfish motive to pick up that research. And I want to keep doing it. I want to keep continuing to do that research. As of right now, I don't know any other dance form. I don't have any other formal training in anything else, only in Kuchipudi. Okay, I had to add a second layer just because the first layer felt like it was not enough. But anyway, let's lock this all in with some powder. The biggest question, why do I have an American accent? Akka, Enti, American accent enti. Well, that's because I was born and brought up in America. Thank you so much. Specifically California. I've literally never left this state. But yeah, I got that a lot growing up, and especially this past trip that I went to India. Like, no, nizangana akkada putti perigava. And I'm like, well, yeah. And they're like, but you don't look or act like it. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, Telugu movies have definitely like ruined this image of what we're actually like here, and it's so bizarre to me, some of the depictions that I see in the movies, because I swear to you, like, not even 90% of those depictions are real. Like, they're so made up. Can I speak Telugu? Naaku Telugu raadu. Idi Telugega. Ee okka mukke vachu. If you couldn't tell by the introduction, I can speak pretty well. But there are sometimes, I will say, that when I'm working, like I'm in the office and like my instinct is to respond to that person in Telugu, even though nobody around me is Telugu. Sometimes the emotions just come out better in Telugu. And I know you know what I'm talking about. How many performances have I given? I'm gonna be really honest with you, I have zero idea. And I never kept count. If I had to do like a general calculation, it's probably in the hundreds. The community that I grew up with is like every single weekend there was a concert, there was a festival, there was some celebration going on. There are so many different organizations here that like it's almost impossible not to have that many performances. I'm so grateful that I've had this opportunity and this community to grow up with. I really attest my interest and my growth to the place where I grew up. All of my performances have all been in the United States and in India. I've not performed anywhere else, and I really wish that I could perform in different countries, but sometimes my schedule doesn't really allow for that between work and classes and all of that. So it's a bit of a challenge. Why do I not put full videos on YouTube or Instagram? And I feel a little like rude for answering this way, but the truth is people steal and they don't give credit. And while it's very flattering that, you know, some people appreciate the choreography so much that they want to use it for their own performances, it's a little jarring when you put so much effort into choreographing and conceptualizing a piece only for someone else to do it and take credit for it. So that happened a couple of times, and also people take your content and post it on their own pages as if it was their own content. And some people steal the music and then don't give credit. So really it's more of just like all the effort that I've put in and what my teacher has put in to make this program a success and to share it on the internet. While it's a wonderful feeling that so many people get to watch and appreciate it, people will steal your stuff. So out of caution, I don't put my performance videos online. I will only put excerpts. I also want to point out that like classical dance or really any art form that's a visual art form should be appreciated in person. And I know we don't all have the capacity and capability to like go to every single performance that's out there. I think we should be making more of an effort to see these in person, because when we choreograph and conceptualize something, they're meant to be seen in person, not for a video. So that's another big reason why I don't post all of my videos online. Okay, this is a fun question. How many dresses do I have? If I had to put it into numbers, 15 actual wearable ones maybe. I've gotten a lot of like self-border dresses. What that means is like the border is the same color as like the middle part of sari. So like I can mix and match my dresses. So I can wear like the pallu from one dress and then like the pant from another dress. And like that gives me like a whole new dress. So I've been doing that for many, many years. Actually, today's costume, which I'll show you guys at the end, is a mix and match combo. All of the dresses that I've ever gotten stitched, with the exception of like 2 or 3, they all fit me still. And I've gotten them like a solid 15 years ago. Am I an influencer? I don't know. That was not my intention ever. My intention was always like, I want to influence someone to continue dance or talk about dance or respect dance. So if I've done that in any way, then yes, maybe I'm an influencer. But I don't think I would fall under the category of like a traditional influencer. Let's do the eyes. This is gonna be a challenge because I always have to be like 0.3 centimeters away from the mirror to do this, and I'm like far away. So I might have to do this off camera. But the next question, am I a DJ? Yes. I can't believe I'm also saying that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, I DJ now, and it's been a long time dream of mine. I never thought I'd be able to do that because I thought like, no, dance comes first, which it does. Dance definitely does come first. I'm not trying to like make being a DJ my entire personality. I already have a personality and it's very dance focused. But DJing is something that I do for fun, and I always wanted to do it. With the support of my entire DJ community, I've been able to learn a few things here and there and actually put on part of a show. So that's been really fun. I think I will keep doing it, but will I perform for weddings and take bookings and things like that? No, I wouldn't. That will definitely get in the way of my dance life. So if I have the time and it's a very specific type of event, maybe I will consider it, but DJing is just a hobby that I would do. Why did I become a DJ? I don't go out that often at all, but every time I went to something, the vibe was so boring. And they would never play any Telugu songs. And if they did, it was always ringa 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 ringa. I'm just like, there are more songs than just that. So I was like, you know what? If I can never find a party or a vibe that I really like, why don't I just do that myself? And so that's why I became a DJ. I have to low-key do this off camera because this is so complicated. So basically what I do is I like draw the outline with pencil, and then like I fill it in with the thing. I have to do this off camera. Wow, she is thick today. Not all makeup days are good, but it's okay. Today we live. I mean, it's not the worst, right? Like, I don't know. There's something that's not right about it, and I can't figure it out, but I'm What do I use to film? Oh my god, it like transferred all over the place. Ugh. I use my phone. I know, I use my phone. And it's a Samsung phone, and no, I will not switch to an iPhone before anyone tells me. I had an iPhone for like 2 weeks once, and it was like the worst. Blech. So no, I will be sticking to my Android. All of my reels, yeah, they're with my phone. I don't use a fancy camera. But right now, I'm actually using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I bought it last year just so I could make YouTube videos. Finally got around to using it. Usually I like eat and then put lip liner and lipstick, but we're making a video, so the rules are different today. The biggest question, do I teach? Yes, I do teach. I teach beginners classes at my school. I also had a performance yesterday, so like I have semi-hairsprayed hair, so it's a little like sticky. Do I teach online? And the answer is no. I do not teach online. I probably never will, and here's why. I used to go to online classes, but at that point I had already learned a lot of the basics. I had already done my Ranga Pravesham. I was very like understanding of the basics at that point. And even for me going to online classes to learn a very special item, that was so difficult for me. And I was not really engaging with it. I didn't pick up on any of the details. I was so like disconnected from the actual dance. And it just felt weird to be doing it on Skype. I know, that's so funny. That was so long ago. If you're trying to learn dance online for the very first time and it's like basics, I can't imagine how difficult that is, because you're not picking up on the posture, you're not picking up on the eye movements, you're not picking up on all the small details. That's what makes dance attractive to look at. Maybe you're learning the steps, maybe you're learning, you know, like which way to go, but beyond that, I really don't think you're picking up on anything else. So I'm not a supporter of online dance classes. I will say I do know quite a few people who teach excellent online dance classes. Kudos to them for finding a way to make it work. I just know that I would never find a way to make it work. I have tried to do workshops online as well, but I did not enjoy that process at all. So I don't think we'll be seeing anything online from me in the near future. Time to get into hair and dress. We'll be back. Hi, I'm back. Wow, that might be annoying in the video, sorry. I had to do all of this off of camera. This was a little too much to deal with a camera in front of me, which is why I don't do these that often, but we need to do botu. We're gonna do something fun with our botu today. I've been losing my botu a lot recently, so like from the sweat, it'll just go like bloop and then be done. I'm just like, so let's see if this will stand. This white botu like comes off from sweat. Recently, I discovered that NYX has a white eyeliner that stays. Oh my God, it stays like crazy. They don't sell this anymore and it drives me crazy. It's the Revlon Super Lustrous, whatever, Fuchsia Fusion. You should always get like a purplish fuchsia color, magenta color lipstick because it like pops. Under nose ring. Everyone was like hating on me for putting on nose rings and like reacting to when it hurt. But like, you guys, this thing hurts like crazy. Like, it's painful. Okay, am I done? Okay, fit check. Maybe I am an influencer. Ding ding. I'm gonna tie this when I get to the venue. I usually put Alta when I'm in the car, but this is what I was talking about. Okay, I don't think you can see the full thing. Let's just, oh, perfect, okay, perfect. Okay, do we see how like the border is just like regular gold? But these two pieces, they're actually two different dance dresses and I just like mixed them together. So it just made like a whole new dress. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. It was very new to be talking to a camera that I bought 1 year ago for this very purpose and I'm finally starting to use. Not gonna lie, making this video was quite the struggle. I have not talked in front of a camera in so long that I feel like I forgot how to do it. But if you have any other questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll try to make another video maybe, or find a way to answer those questions in a different format. Thank you so much for watching. This video meeku nachinatlaithe like, share, comment, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications. I think you know the process by now. But only do that if you really want to, okay? I'm not gonna force you to do anything. You shouldn't be doing anything that you don't want to do, okay? I gotta go perform now and my botu is already falling off, so we're gonna need to glue that on before I go. By the way, eyelash glue is not enough, but spirit gum works if you can find that. I'm gonna go glue that and then I'm gonna go perform and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.